Hi everybody, I'm Jason Hogstead with the Louisville Historical Museum, and I'm here to answer one of the most common questions we get at our institution. Where were all the coal mines? The short answer is all around us. For those of you who may not know, Louisville began as a coal mining town in the 1870s, and over the course of about 70 years, Louisville had roughly 24 coal mines in operation until the last one closed in the mid-1950s. We haven't had any coal mining since then. Now, these mines weren't all open at once. One would open, it would be in production for a while, and then it would close when coal or labor or funds dried up. But even if all those mines were never going all at once, they still surrounded the town. The sights, the sounds, the smells of coal mining permeated life here for several decades. And it may be surprising to know that most of those mines were located near pretty prominent landmarks today. The Rex number 1 and the Rex number 2 were roughly where 7th Generation Farm and the Harney-Listoka open space are today, just east of Highway 42 and south of South Boulder Road. At the time, the area was a working farm, except for the two massive industrial structures that would allow miners to take an elevator deep beneath the earth to go and extract the coal from the ground. Now, you can still see the remnants of the Rex's mine dump if you look south from South Boulder Road. It's a large pile of dirt currently covered with greenery just north of the farm structures. South of downtown was the Acme Mine, which was a major mine in the late 1800s and early 1900s. Its mine dump, which was the place that the miners would put the earth and slag that they removed from the ground, was roughly 80 feet tall, and it sat where the Elks Lodge is today. For decades, Main Street actually ended south of downtown because that mine dump was in the way. Now, east of Highway 42 and north of South Boulder Road was the Hecla Mine. It sat a little bit north of where King Soopers is today. This mine was the site of the largest labor violence that Louisville has ever seen. In 1914, striking miners and Hecla employees waged a gun battle for about a day. One strikebreaker was killed in the shootout, and several buildings at the mine and in town were damaged. The Rex, the Acme, and the Hecla were just a few of the mines that Louisville had going on. The Matchless was located north of the Rec Center, and the Monarch was south of town near Highway 36. All told, there were actually about 200 coal mines in operation in the northern Colorado coal fields that stretched from south of Boulder all the way up to I-25 near Frederick and Firestone. Now, you may be wondering, if we had so many mines, where are they now? Most were filled in by the mine companies as they closed. A few of the shafts were actually used by the city as dump sites by town residents, and the machinery in those structures have long been carted off. So there's actually nothing visible above the ground that lets us know where those mines were. Beneath our feet is a different story. In fact, as you walk around in our city, remember that there's a whole different Louisville going on underneath our feet.